Hello there, how are you all? I am back with July 2021 Tarot Pick a Card reading from those lovely people at asktheanswer.com. And today's cards we are going to be choosing between the Enchantment and Wonder Tarot deck, the Universal Celtic Tarot deck, and the Light Seers Tarot deck. So this one will be pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3 for all your July 2021 tarot readings today. So before I ask you to pick your pile of cards, I would like you to pick from your intuition and just concentrate on whichever pile you would like to pick. Close your eyes if that helps and then open them and pick between 1, 2 or 3 for July 2021. And I will give you a few quiet moments to do that now. Hello to all those lovely people that chose pile number 1 for your July 2021 tarot card reading. So while we get these energies shuffling, please try to stay to the end of your reading because I don't want you to miss anything out. And also try to stay to the end because I'll be reading a card from the Numerology deck and we will be getting some angels messages for you for July 2021. So let's have a look what's in store for you all for this pile number 1. Oh, we have one that flew out of the deck. So we've got a 3 of Wands. The Ace of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Wands is always also reversed, the Knight of Swords here, both facing each other, and the Knight of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and if we need any more cards to complete the reading, we shall also get that. Okay, there is somebody here that I'm feeling that a lot of you are waiting to travel. Okay, and I'm saying that because the 3 of Wands is here and the Ace of Wands is out. Also next to it, reversed. So it's telling me that a lot of you have plans possibly to travel and not know what's going on. You may have had some delays in that, or you may have had what we call a false start. So either you've had plans that say yes, you're leaving, and then you can't. That's what these 2 cards are saying here. So yeah, it's telling me here, for those of you who are not waiting to travel, because it is the waiting to travel card, if you look at the imagery, you see the boat and the ship. It could be just a project or something that's going on that possibly is waiting to start and hasn't proceeded because it's either not worked out or you're waiting for the go-ahead is what I'm feeling. Okay, now this may have cost you some money. Okay, or will be costing you a little bit of money here because these 2 of Pentacles are reversed. So now I'm feeling that a lot of you might be undecided about what to do. There is some indecision here, but I'm feeling it's possibly the start of the month. Okay, I can see here that it could be that you're waiting for some kind of decision. It could be anything, might not be traveling, but it could be that you may be wondering now whether you should go ahead with what you have to do. I feel like that's more geared towards the first 2 weeks in July for a lot of you. Okay, so I'm feeling here there's an indecision going on and you might be juggling between the 2 because the 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's like you might be overwhelmed with things you have to do the first couple of weeks of the month is what I'm feeling. But this is very interesting. You have a Knight of Wands, okay, and a Knight of Swords, which if you look, they're facing each other. I haven't seen that come out very often, but it's coming out. So I'm feeling this is more to do with the last 2 weeks of July. It's like there may be a situation or 2 people that might be butting heads here. I'm feeling like it could be situations where two people may not be agreeing. They both want their own way. Now, the Knight of Wands is passionate, and the Knight of Swords is a change of lifestyle. So they both come at you. Okay, they come at you at speed. So I'm feeling like if you've planned anything the first 2 weeks, get prepared for something to sort of materialize and work out all of a sudden in the last 2 weeks. So I'm feeling like whatever plans you have that didn't go ahead in the beginning of the month are going to suddenly say, right, off we go. We're ready to go. Or you're ready to start. And it's going to come out of the blue. And it's going to come fast because the knights travel quickly. It could be a disagreement or between two people or two situations where one is not agreeing and they're butting heads, but you've got two knights facing each other. Okay, but the Seven of Swords, and we'll get more cards if we need it. I'm feeling like whatever will work out, the top here is the beginning of the month, and the last three cards here is more at the end. So I'm feeling like if you've got any preparations here that is delayed, the last bit of the month is just going to be get ready to go at a moment's notice, or get ready to start all of a sudden. It's like you might not think it happened, just feeling overwhelmed, and then all of a sudden things are going to proceed. Okay, it could be a situation where two people are not always agreeing. They might butt heads there at the end of the month too. But I'm feeling like all will be well, because we have a Seven of Swords in the reverse. So it's like it will work out, or it's going to work out but slowly. So if any of you are making travel plans, you've got any kind of plans at all that you've made that have maybe gone on hold here, it's saying that all of a sudden it will take off. It will fix itself, but it's going to be not planned, it's going to come out of the blue. But I'm feeling like all will work out by the end of the month. Let's get a couple of clarification cards for you all. Ace of Swords. We have a bit of mental clarity here, and the Hermit, which is really interesting. Okay, I think that here the Ace of Swords often is your new idea, and the Hermit, if you look, the Hermit is on a path, and we've got this snake here that's in its way. But if you see, the old Hermit always carries a lamp. Even though things may have gone quiet for now, I feel like there is sort of almost like there's light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm feeling by the end of the month, whatever you have planned is going to work out in your favor. The Ace of Swords comes out when someone has got a eureka moment. It's like, oh, I know what I can do. It's like new inspiration. You've got an idea to sort things out. So whatever it is you've got planned will be sorted out by the end of the month. But you might get that moment where you can know what you're doing all of a sudden. And it's like you've got the Hermit card that sort of lights the way. So it could be you having to take charge because someone else is not agreeing with something. So this might be your moment to shine. Those of you, you might have to have a situation that you have to deal with because people may turn to you to sort stuff out. I think you'll do it in a quiet way, but I feel like there may be decisions that you have to take, or a situation you need to sort out, and I feel like you're the boss, you're the one that's going to be sorting this stuff out, and light the way forward for the month ahead. So I feel like you're going to be knowing exactly what's going on and what you're doing by the end of the month. Okay, let's get a Moonology card for you all before we have these spirit messages. Choose the middle of the deck. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. I knew that. I knew that you would have to take over, and there has to be some kind of planning with this Ace of Swords. Needs practicality. So yeah, maybe get ready for, even though you have to take off or whatever it is at a moment's notice, you still need to plan. Okay, so this month, for those of you that have chosen pile 1, you need a plan, basically. So you need to plan ahead before I was going to say before something happens, but I feel like you already know that something is in the pipeworks, and then possibly it hasn't completely turned out the way you expected. So still, those plans need to take place, and you need to for moving forward. So have a plan of action in the back of your head for when you need it. And that's what I'm feeling with pile 1. And we'll get some of these angel messages for you for the rest of the month going forward. Have 2 here. We have the card of flexibility, angel message of adventure. So maybe you are going on some kind of adventure here, but you have to have flexibility, which is what this reading is all about. It's about, I feel like there's going to be sudden changes, but you have to bend to these changes, but you still need that plan of action in the background, just in case. Okay, thank you so much for listening to those of you who've chosen this reading today. And that was your reading for July 2021. Thank you, to look after yourself, and see you next time. Bye bye. Hello there to all of you that have chosen reading number 2 for your July 2021 tarot card reading from the lovely people at AskTheAnswer.com. So let's get these cards shuffling and get these energies going. See what's in store for you. Please try to stay to the end of your tarot card readings, because I'll be doing an oracle card from the Moonology deck, and we'll be having some lovely spirit messages from my pile here as well. From my angels messages, just for going through the month. So let's have a look what's in store for you. We'll give them one more shuffle. The 4 of Pentacles. The Devil in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The 2 of Wands in the right way up, and he said it in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. Not in reverse, right way up. Okay. I'm seeing here the first 2 weeks of the month, top pile. We have the 4 of Pentacles, which talks all about security. Okay, and we have the Devil in reverse, which can indicate possibly something didn't go your way in June, and that may be just carrying on for a few days in the month of July. Okay, when I saw the first 3 cards, I'm feeling like possibly you may have to watch your spending a little bit, because the 4 of Pentacles is often a card of security and knowing where you stand, especially financially, being a Pentacles energy. But you do have a Devil in reverse and a Queen of Wands next to it, also in reverse. If I feel like you need to save your money and not waste it, and those are the energies I'm getting. If you have been doing that, this 4 of Pentacles that comes out first is telling me that you need to possibly save your money for a rainy day, or put it aside for something that you possibly may need for your future. Don't waste it, basically. If you're planning on doing anything, just think before you dish out lots of cash. Okay, so we do have a 2 of Wands. So I'm wondering, again, for a lot of you, there may be travel plans in the horizon with this 2 of Wands energy. Often the 2 of Wands comes when you're waiting to do something. You're waiting to travel. You're waiting for your plan of action to commence. We do have a Page of Swords in reverse, so I'm feeling here also there may be a delay with that also. Okay, you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed with what's going on, especially in the next the 2 weeks ahead. But I'm feeling like if you sort your finances out, I feel like you'll be able to manage. That's what I feel on an energetic level, because the last card out was the Fool. And the Fool, to me, is no fool. It always talks about fresh hope, new chances, and an adventure, possibly. So if you're thinking when you started the reading, oh no, doesn't sound very good this month, you're wrong. Because I feel like after you sort yourself out, your financial matters and stuff, you're off somewhere for some adventure in all sorts of ways. I can feel this rainbow. So rainbows for me is always hope. You can see he's walking somewhere and we've got this windy path here and he's really happy. So I feel like something good is going to happen here. Something exciting for you. I just get some couple of clarification cards. But I do feel like you have to enjoy it when it occurs. I feel like possibly there may be, you may have had some kind of stressful time here or time when things didn't work out as you planned, but I'm feeling like it's going to work out because you're off on some adventure. It's necessary for you to relax, possibly some of you might want to go and stay with people, enjoy yourself. You might have been stopped from doing that. I also feel like with the Six of Swords you need to relax and look after yourself as well. It's a necessary thing for you to do that. Perhaps you're burnt out a little bit and you're tired perhaps, or you want to enjoy yourself. Perhaps life has been too stressful the last few weeks and you just want to unwind, which is brilliant, and that's what the cards are telling you to do this month, the month of July. We do have Three of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm feeling like maybe with this card of the Three of Pentacles, you have to do this yourself and take time out for yourself. Perhaps you have people that are demanding of you or burdening you with worries or financial worries, stress, just day-to-day stuff. At times, I'm feeling like you've got to be a little bit like this Fool card. Go for that walk in the park. Just have some me time. You see how he's really happy. He's got a mushroom on his back, smoking his pipe, and he really hasn't got a care in the world. So maybe just need to switch your brain off for any stresses and strains that you have during the month. Just take some time out for yourself and go and enjoy yourself. I feel like the Six of Swords, every time I'm looking at that imagery there, it's like it's necessary. It's something that you have to do if you feel burnt out or stressed out. But I feel like you're going to have some adventure by the end of the month, and that will be just for you to enjoy. Maybe you have to let go of your stress out of your mind. Sometimes, sometimes you can get overwhelmed with that type of stresses and strains of every day. Get a Moonology card for you all. We have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo there for you. This card symbolises this lovely green imagery here. Perhaps there's that resting face again that I'm looking at. I keep looking at this lady's face, that she's sleeping and having a rest. She's also very beautiful, but she needs that time to herself. Possibly you're not sleeping very well and you need to sleep a bit better. But I'm feeling like with this reading, I feel like you have to look after yourself. So I'm sensing that maybe you should put a schedule in place, get up at the same time, go to bed a little earlier, eat some good food. And that's the card of just basically self-care. And that's what I'm feeling also with that card as well. It's like possibly if people are just taking too much off you, or you've got too many responsibilities here, you need maybe to break free from that a little bit and just do your own thing. A few times a day, do your own thing during the month. Let's get these spirit messages here going. And we've got two of these coming out of the deck, out of the pot. Purpose, angel's message going forward through the month, and patience. If someone's testing your patience this month, you need to have a little patience with this person. I do feel like people do look to you to solve their problems, but you can't do everything and you need to enjoy yourself as well. And that's what you need to do going through the month of July, for those of you who've chosen deck 2 today. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me. This reading was brought to you by the lovely people at asktheanswer.com. I am Victoria, your tarot reader, and it's been a pleasure to read for you all. So wherever you are in the world, look after yourselves, and bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello to all of you that have chosen reading number 3 for your July 2021 tarot card reading. What's coming up for you from those lovely people at asktheanswer.com. Let's see what the tarot cards have in store for you this month. Get these energies going and see what they come up with. Please try to stay to the end of your reading, because I'll be doing a card from the Numerology deck and some angels messages for you throughout the month as well in my angel pot, my blue and silver angel pot, which is actually a sweetie bowl. But I like it, so I decided to use it for my angels messages. Okay, let's have a look what's in store for you this month of July 2021. Oh, we had a card that fell on the floor. Cards that fall on the floor in tarot readings want to be known. So we have a Judgment in reverse. The Empress is in reverse. We have an Emperor in the right way up. The Emperor and the Empress. Temperance. The King of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles. Again, came out in reading 2 as well. We will get any clarification, extra cards that we need for the reading for July 2021. As soon as I saw the 3 first cards, I felt like if you have made any error of judgments the last few months or the last few days or last few weeks, I'm feeling like they'll be sorted out, but they do need a plan of action. I'm feeling like with the first 2 cards, I'm saying that because when the Judgment card is in reverse, it can mean 2 things. It can either mean that someone's in denial of something, someone's done an error judgment, made a mistake, and it can be a card where someone's fearing what's lying ahead. This Empress card is also in reverse, which is also telling me that some stress has occurred. Possibly some insecurities or something that hasn't worked out for you as planned, stressed you out quite a bit, possibly made you question yourself. But we do have an Emperor card here, so I'm feeling like if anybody wants to help you out of any kind of situations, the Emperor card's a great card to have because they're great planners and they like to take control of situations. So if you need any help, ask for it. And that's what I'm feeling with the card here. There's going to be someone that will help you, that you can turn to, and that's what I'm feeling. The Emperor's pretty powerful stuff in tarot. They're usually a male that's older or a person that's older that's there to lend a hand. So if you're asking for help or you need a hand with anything at all, maybe reach out and ask someone that you trust. And they should come up with the goods with that Emperor card. It's saying that people are there willing to help you. He's very, 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 very sure of himself, isn't he? I feel like he's also holding, I see him holding the chess piece, the pawn. So he's a very strategic planner with that chess piece. You know, if you think about a chessboard, you have to have that strategy to play chess. So yeah, this person's clever. So if this person that's in your life, you need help from this person, ask for it. Don't be frightened. The Empress in reverses can be shy. So reach out for help if you need it. If you think you've made it, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, error judgment you feel you've made, don't be frightened to reach out. And that's what I can feel. Okay, that's the first 3 cards. That could represent the first 2 months. Or I'm feeling with this reading, it could have been a situation that's been going on for a while. You may not have told. Okay, I feel like things are going to be more balanced for you. Financially, it's going to get better. We have a King of Pentacles and a Temperance. Whenever I see the Temperance card come out in a reading, I think, oh, it's balance, it's coming. It's peace. It's, I feel like you may sort stuff out. Things are going to be more equal for you, whatever's going on in your life, because the Temperance often rules a sign of Libra. You think of those scales where there's balance there, and things are gonna, you've got the two scales, and at last they're gonna go into line. And that's what I'm feeling. Again, the King of Pentacles, we've got this resourcefulness. This is the King of Money. So I'm wondering if you're going to sort your finances out, and something may occur where you may get financially stable, or you may even receive money, perhaps a rise or a bonus or something like that. But yeah, King of Pentacles, King of Money, I always say. So again, you've got two cards here that are practical and wise. The Emperor and the King of Pentacles, who's actually really, again, a strategic person. And if you want to invest any money for investment, that'd be the good time this month too, when this King of Pentacles is around. They know what they're doing financially. So this could be for some of you as well, saving some money for a rainy day, or something that maybe just saving for something. Perhaps something you haven't been able to afford for a while. So I'm feeling like, I almost get the energies that you think that you have to handle things on your own. Well, I don't think you do. There are people out there to help you, and that's what I'm feeling with the Three of Pentacles here. Let's get two. That one turned over in the deck. Two clarification cards. Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups can be a little bit shy again. It's a bit like the Empress energy. And there's the Queen of Swords. You've got a very up and down spread today. There seems to be a fear here of being possibly left to deal with things on your own. But I'm feeling like you won't be for so long, because when the Queen of Swords is around, you have a Queen of Cups to a Queen of Swords. So I feel like with the Queen of Cups reversed, that fear of something that you have during the month will change. You see how the Queen of Swords is really determined, and you see how she's pointing, being the last card out. She's looking ahead. So she's planning ahead, and for her future, I'm feeling. So planning ahead for the rest of the month, possibly the rest of the year, I'm feeling. So whatever you put in place this month, I'm feeling is beneficial to you, possibly for the rest of the year as well. I mean, she is a queen after all. I'm feeling like you may have a fear and insecurity to do something, but I'm feeling like when things get more imbalanced, you will proceed. She's also a card of great truth, and she's self-sufficient. I feel like maybe you have to take the reins on yourself and proceed ahead on your own, under your own steam, and not to be scared. We have two cards that are telling me there may be a little fear. Three actually. Judgment in reverse, Empress in reverse, and the Queen of Wands is that you might be frightened to proceed with something, but I'm feeling like then you may need outside help. We've got this King of Pentacles energy and the Emperor energy. They're strong and they may help you. And yeah, if you think you can't do something, just grasp it and go ahead. Queen of Swords is a truth person as well. I'm feeling like you may talk yourself out of things sometimes, when really you should be doing them. She's looking ahead to the future here. Planning for the future. So sorry, I just dropped something. Okay, let's get a moon card here from the Moonology deck. Okay, let's have a look at what this is. Full moon, surrender to the divine. Whenever you see the full moon, you know, when the moon comes out, it's very good. They're turning with the tides start coming in. You could feel like during the month, you may feel a little bit that other people around you are not behaving as they should be, or out of character with this full moon card, this divine. So whatever happens now is meant to happen, I'm feeling, for the next 6 months actually. The year ahead as well as the month ahead. So yeah, get those plans in place or anything you want to do. It's also a great wish card. So if you want to make a wish at this moment of anything that you're planning, often wishes come true with this card. So when you see this card come out, make a wish on it, and yeah, you can just, you know, wish for what you want. If that positive thinking will help you no ends. Surrender to the divine. In other words, you're moving forward, and Spirit is saying that you'll move forward anyway, whatever happens. So yeah, there's no need to be frightened, because it's all good. It seems to be caution in the reading, or over caution. Let's get some angels messages for you going through this month. I'm not looking out of my sweetie jar. This little, oh, one's flown out. You got some flying out cards here. So wow, we have the beautiful card here of beauty. Angels messages. Let's get another one. That one flew out then for you. I often do that. I get ones that fly out all over the decks. Okay, not looking. And yes, what's this? Clarity. Beauty and clarity. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Beauty and clarity. So be clear on what you want. I feel like beautiful things are going to come for you. I feel positive vibes, even though you're frightened to proceed. There's a fear in this reading, possibly lack of self-confidence or lack of self-esteem. But yeah, you've got this. You can do this, Pile 3. The Queen of Swords is there, looking ahead to her future and the rest of the year. Good things are coming. I can feel them. Okay, thank you so much for listening to me today. This reading was brought to you by those lovely people from AskTheAnswer.com. I've been Victoria, and yeah, it's been a pleasure to read for you today. And thank you for listening to me. Bye bye for now. Take care. Bye bye.